no question. You know, like we said before, it's a great place to run, but it needs to move around. Maybe this format, maybe the growing of what we're doing here with ESPN and Mount, we can do that. Okay, but again, traveling with my arch rival on a plane out here for 5 or 6 hours. It was a wonderful experience.
I'm just glad we get along.
We do get along. And but again, it stunned us how long they got it, and that was too bad, I think, because we'd like to have another chance of doing it, but there's no question that Oregon has set the bar high, and now we need to go try to match that. That's what we're all about, and it needs to move around for the kids' sake. Again, for that student-athlete experience, it's tough traveling out here, and then we come back in another couple weeks, less than a week. Okay, so it's tough.
So you guys, I mean, some of you are upset with the selection for 8 years, and Coach Johnson's upset with the long jump sort of fiasco. Someone want to comment on sort of how decisions are made? I mean, you guys are the most prominent coaches. Some things you agree. I assume everyone would agree on the long jump, but you're still not listened to there. So sort of what happens between you guys and decisions being made? I don't know who I mean, is site selection completely different from the rules of the competition? But it sounds like
I don't think any of us are privy to this information. And we hear these. I can't speak for everybody. I won't speak for me. Okay. I hear these rumors about things are going to happen. Like we heard about this split concept about 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and then there's a discussion, and then next thing I know, I get a phone call. Hey, it's happened. It's going to happen. It was voted upon. It's going to happen this year. So I don't necessarily know that we have that big of a voice when it comes to these things. And I think all of us agree on a lot of things, but I don't. And I think that's a big part of the problem with track and field is that because of the way we're structured, everybody kind of has their own agenda. I can speak with these 5 guys here. We all think a lot alike when it comes to what's best for the sport. But I think if you get every track and field coach in America in a room, that's the problem. You have 500 different opinions, and that's not good for our sport. So I just think there's some things that happen that are kind of shoved down our throats sometimes.
so you said it was voted on. Are other coaches voting on this? Who's voting?
Here's a piece of tidbit there that I found enlightening. Maybe I'm a little closer to some of these things than most, but at the Coaches Association, I was told that an overwhelming majority voted for this split gender. And when I say overwhelming, 400 to 50. So we're the cause of some of this stuff.
Well, I think part of that was it was happening, and I think we all wanted. I'm guessing the vote was just to approve what was going to happen. I think we all want to try it, and we all want to see it, but I think it was decided on. Am I right on that?
And this goes back to regionals. I remember attending every meeting and every vote, and the vote was always negative. It was always voted down. Then they said, "Yep, you're going to regionals next year." I said, "Well, who voted and said?" They said, "What we need to do." It was like, why are we voting?
I think we're going to have issues down the road here too, and I think it's all related a little bit. We're going to have 5 conferences that are seemingly pulling away from the rest of the institutions, and I think that those 5 conferences are going to start dictating what they want to happen in their institutions. That may not happen within the next few years, but I see that it's starting to happen. Football and basketball are starting to dictate monies, what's happening, and I think that we are such a huge body of coaches, and we have some institutions that have very little, and then we have some institutions that are very blessed, and the vote is always the same per institution, and so the very littles, there's always gonna be more of the very littles than there are of the very blessed. And that's where the problem exists. And,
Because they have the majority vote, they have the majority voice, because
and
there's
that,
more than there are of us.
and that's
So
why
at the end of the day-
football is deciding, this is what we're going to do. We're gonna start dictating within our own people that have like programs, people that spend the same amount of money on athletics within their departments are gonna start making decisions because they're all like institutions. And they're not gonna let those who are not as not blessed as much make a decision for them. That's all there is to
That
it.
makes an incredible point there, and I think that's kind of the problem behind whether it be the regional concept, the split concept. You know, the bigger schools, we all don't like it, but we're greatly outnumbered, so they're gonna get what they want. So I'm just gonna show them pretty much.
Take one or two more questions.